Hello there, Internet. Thanks for stopping by. I'm trying something different here. This is a little bit different. I've been thinking about doing this for a long time and just haven't pulled the trigger. And I don't know, thought it would be fun. I'm pairing up two things that I love very much, and those two things are beer and movies. And the idea behind this, I'm calling this a brew and a view. I'm going to call it. Um, and sometimes you just want to kick back, relax. It's been a long week. It was a very long day. And I just want to kick back, have a beer, and throw on a movie. And so I thought what I'll do is I'll do a video where I don't know, I'll quote unquote review the beer that I'm having. Talk about it a little bit. Then I'll watch the movie, and after the movie's over, I'll come on and I'll talk a little bit about the movie, kind of thing. So you get a little bit of the best of both worlds. So if you're into beer, if you're into movies, this might be for you. So for the inaugural, I guess, brew and review, I picked a pretty special movie. I don't know what possessed me to want to watch this particular movie, but I'll talk about the beer first. When I got here tonight, I had to pick, the most unruly one, and of course in freehand because I don't have a stand for this phone yet. But tonight I am having Brew Redcoat. You can kind of see the tag there. I don't know if this is flipped because I'm in selfie mode, so I might have to flip this around. I'm not sure, but anyway, they're a local Nova Scotian brewery. They're specifically in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, and my favorite brewery, definitely. I've got the hat on too. I just realized, but really enjoy their beer. And Redcoat is my favorite, although Storm Chaser, which I might talk about on another video, I'm also very much enjoying. But I had this great big jug. I had to growler, sorry, that I had to polish off. So I thought I'll pour one of these, kick back, and the movie I'm going to watch tonight is a doozy. I'm going to watch Alien Resurrection. I have all the Alien movies. I love Alien and Alien 2 very much. Very important films to me. I very highly recommend those films. And I've been wanting to watch Prometheus again and then watch the new one. I haven't brought myself to watch the new one yet. I can't even remember what the new one's called, which is pretty sad. I think Alien's actually in the title, though, yeah, unlike Prometheus, even though it should have been probably called Prometheus 2. But anyway, I digress. And the last Alien movie that I watched was Alien 3. It was like sometime last year, around when I picked up Alien Isolation, which I barely played. I've got it on the PC and it's almost unplayable on there. I think I might have it on Xbox now or something like that. So maybe I should try it on console. But or no, you know what? I think I got it on PlayStation and it was unplayable, and maybe I got it on PC. So maybe I should try it on PC. Anyway, again, going off topic. Anyway, the next one that I needed to watch in order, because I'm crazy, was Alien Resurrection. Then I'll feel free to watch Prometheus. And by the time I watch Prometheus, I'm pretty sure the new one will be out for streaming on Netflix or something like that. At which point I will check it out. So I'm about to put myself through the Sigourney Weaver, Winona Ryder Alien joint that was Alien Resurrection. I have not watched this in a very, very long time. I know that I definitely saw it in theater. I remember seeing it in theater, and I may have rented it like one time, or maybe, yeah, at least probably at most one time after that. If I've caught it any other time, it was on TV. I got the Blu-rays when Future Shop was going at a closing up here in Canada. So these are 2 or 3 years, and I think I just unwrapped this one. So it's been sitting on the shelf there for too long. It's time to watch it. So I'm going to watch this. So I'm going to open up my beer. I'm going to pour it, talk a little bit about the beer, and then we'll get right into the movie. And we're back. Then we got a special guest, of course, my co-pilot. So poured myself a nice glass of Redcoat. Redcoat is an Irish red ale. Like I said, produced by Breton Brewing, Cape Breton. So if you're in Nova Scotia, you can get Redcoat. You don't have to get it in a growler or anything like that. I don't know where you get growler fills actually around the Halifax region. I get these brought up to me from Cape Breton when my folks come up. But I think there's a couple of like private liquor stores you could probably get a fill at. I'm not 100%, but you can't buy it in cans at the liquor stores. Um, they've got I think they've got five of their beers in cans now. And they've got two others that are also in cans, but you can't get them. You can only get them at like private liquor stores. So I've had to get those brought up from Cape Breton as well. But this is the Redcoat, which is at this point my favorite one of their beers. So let's have a little taste. Yeah, it's it's sweet. There's some like caramely taste there. It's a really easy drinking beer. I think even people that aren't super into beer, like this is not a hoppy beer. The hops kind of turn a lot of people off that aren't big beer drinkers and stuff like that. It's really sweet. It's really smooth. It is kind of heavy. I would say it's a little bit heavier than your average beer. It's not as bad as a stout, but it's above an IPA or something like that. But I think it's like the perfect balance. I just love it. I could drink this stuff all day, and really big fan of it. So that's Redcoat Irish Red Ale from Breton Brewing, and yeah, I'm gonna kick back, throw on the movie, and when it's over, I will pop back on and we'll talk a little bit about Alien Resurrection. What's up, guys? We're back. Just finished watching Alien Resurrection in all its glory. um, I'm reminded why I haven't watched this movie in a long time. uh, it's got a really good cast. Just going to read some of the names off the back here. Of course, Sigourney Weaver. Although I hate the Ripley character in this movie, it's probably one of the hardest parts for me to watch in this movie is what they did to the Ripley character in it. I mean, I think she's such a great character in the first two films and even the third, but this is just I just don't like the way that they went in this one. But you got Ron Perlman, Brad Dourif, Winona Ryder's good in it. There's a bunch of other people. I'll mess up the names, but as you watch the film, you'll see a lot of faces that you'll recognize. It's actually a really decent cast. And the acting in it's all right. Ron Perlman's really great in it. And Brad Dourif's of course great in it. Everybody does a good job. It's just the story. It's just the aliens aren't actually. It's funny. There's like a ton of aliens in this movie. At one point, they quoted say there's like 12 left. You see like two or three. There's a queen in there. You get a couple of glimpses of the queen. They try to hit you with of course, the half human, half alien thing at the end, and it just looks awful. It looks like Skeletor from Masters of the Universe crossed with Pumpkinhead or something, and it's just brutal. There is some really good practical effects in there. Some pretty gross stuff. There's one point where the human alien thing crushes this guy's head like a grape or something. It's pretty gross. And then there's some pretty bad like early CG. This movie came out in '97, I think. I actually watched the 2003 special edition, which I don't know what the difference is to the theatrical cut. But it was written by Joss Whedon. I think there's a whole story behind all that I haven't personally like watched any documentaries on or special features or anything like that, so I don't know. The whole story there, but there is a story behind all that, which I'm interested to check out now. And I think that's why the film kind of ended up not being the way they originally had intended it. Of course, like I said, this movie just lands flat. An all right watch. For the special effects. It's well shot too. There's some really nice scenes in it. Lots of nice lighting. But like I said, I really don't like what they did with Ripley in the movie. And the storyline, I just don't like the storyline in this one at all. So I mean, if you can in a world where you can watch Alien or Aliens, don't watch this one. Just let this one slide for a little while. It's probably my least favorite that I've watched, but I have not seen, like I said, the new one. So that'll be a treat for another day. I'll wait till, like I said, I can stream that one. But anyway, I don't want to make this too long in the tooth. That was Alien Resurrection. The beer again was the Redcoat Red Irish Ale from Breton Brewing, which was delicious. So good beer, bad movie. All in all, good night. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know what you think about the movie. I'd love to read some comments about what you think about it yourselves, and also if you've ever had this beer. You can let me know what you think about this beer, or just Red Irish ales in general. Are you a fan? Yeah, I'd love to read that kind of stuff. So let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.